Welcome to the first episode of Checked It with me, Anthonieta Kalunta. In the run-up to the 2023 election, politicians and their supporters are in the business of trying to get support for their candidates. And when they make statements, it's pretty difficult to know what's true and what's not, especially when you don't have the time to check. That's where we come in. We have checked it so you don't have to.
If you go into American NBA, out of 150 players, almost 100 are Nigerians.
Checked it, and this is false. According to information on the NBA website, there are over 400 players, and only 5 of the players listed are Nigerians.
Here we are, Nigeria, we have over 200 million people, population, and less than 300,000 policemen on the streets.
Checked it, but there's not enough data on this one. According to Nigeria's data on Interpol, Nigeria's police force has a strength of more than 350,000 men and women. But Atiku is probably right, because we know a certain number are assigned to VIPs and desk work.
One of the universities that call it government-owned universities that are open and functional is Anambra State University. It was because of my agreement with them while I was governor when they were strike.
Checked it, but there's not enough data on this one. The Anambra State University, now called Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu University's ASU chairman, in an interview with Daily Trust, said that the university is not on strike because the state government always pays their salaries and entitlements. In 2011, while Peter Obi was still governor, the state government and the ASU members of the university did sign an agreement, which brought an end to the 6-month strike in the university. It is possible that the agreement is why the university is not on strike, but we could not establish a direct link.
And then again, mark you, we are talking about social media. In the north, 90% of our people are not trained to social media.
Checked it, and this is mostly true. We compared the current estimated number of Facebook users in northern Nigeria to the 2016 population in the north, and 64% to 70% of northerners are not on Facebook. Now, the population in the north has increased since 2016, so it is likely that the actual percentage of northerners not on Facebook will be between 80 to 90%.
We have 17 security outfits in this country, and all of them being headed, by one section of the country.
Checked it, and this is mostly true. We were unable to support or refute Atiku's claims that Nigeria has 17 security outfits because it could be that he added the sub-outfits under the major security outfits. However, we decided to go by the security outfits whose heads were present at the President's Security Council meetings, and those are 7: the DIA, SSS, NIA, Nigerian Army, Nigerian Navy, Nigerian Air Force, and the Nigeria Police Force. Of these 7 heads of security outfits, 5 are from the northern part of Nigeria.
Egypt, Vietnam, and India have deployed the fastest electricity program in the past 5 years.
Checked it, and this is mostly true. We were able to verify that Egypt and India have deployed some of the fastest electricity programs in the past 5 years, but we were unable to verify Vietnam's growth during the same period. Egypt, with a population of over 103 million, has been able to create one of the fastest electricity programs, and they were able to move from 30,000 megawatts to a total installed capacity of 55 gigawatts. India has a population of over 1.38 billion people, and in the past 5 years, their installed capacity has grown from about 344,000 megawatts in 2018 to 399,000 megawatts as of March 2022. Nigeria's capacity, according to USAID, is 12,500 megawatts.
First of all, grazing or no grazing is not a federal issue. It's a state or regional issue.
Checked it, and this is true. Agriculture is not mentioned in Nigeria's exclusive list. It is mentioned in the concurrent list, but only as it pertains to establishing academic facilities, research centers, or promoting agri-banking or financing, while item 18 part 2 of the second schedule states that a state house of assembly may make laws for that state in respect to industrial, commercial, or agricultural development. This makes any policy to develop or advance agriculture the duty of the state government. This is where we wrap this episode. I'm Anthonieta Kalunta. You can tag us at 234audio to other statements made by candidates you would like us to fact check. Stay informed.